What's up, guys? It's WWE Asylum 16 here, coming at you guys with my Monday Night Raw review for the Raw after Mania. April 4th, 2016. Monday Night Raw kicked ass. Unbelievable show. Not one, not two, not three, but four surprises we had on Raw. Number one, the debut of Apollo Crews. This was something we never expected to happen. No one said anything on social media. That Apollo Crews was going to be coming to the main roster soon. No one said anything about that. I heard Baron Corbin was coming, and I also heard Enzo and Cass were coming soon. But no one said anything about Apollo Crews coming to the main roster. That was a huge surprise, and I can't wait to see him become a champion in the future. He will be an awesome. He will make such a great champion. Whatever title he wins, he will make a great champion. He's gonna be an awesome WWE World Heavyweight Champion in the future as well. But this guy, if you don't know who Apollo Crews is, think of him as a younger, more athletic version of Bobby Lashley. Really, I thought when I first saw this guy in NXT, I really thought it was a younger version of Bobby Lashley. Kind of does, just a little shorter. A lot more athletic. This guy can do freaking flips all over the ring and stuff, and he is too a powerhouse. So he really is like a younger version of Bobby Lashley, just more athletic and a little bit stronger. Maybe not a little bit, maybe about the same, but still, I just love his debut. Again, he faced Tyler Breeze, which I'm sure no one cares about because I'm not a big fan of Tyler Breeze. He's just there to get buried by new coming stars from NXT and different people on the roster as well. So it was awesome to see Apollo Crews just decimate up Tyler Breeze, and I love the moves he pulled off in this match. It was a very quick match. Nevertheless, it was an awesome match. He did this He did a gorilla press, and then he threw Tyler Breeze over after hitting the monkey press, and he did a backflip, a standing backflips, and then he ended the match off with I don't know what you call it. It was like a spinning back suplex or something. It kind of turned into a powerbomb. It was pretty sick. Still, man, I'm like so excited to see what Apollo Crews is coming for him in the future. Number two, Baron Corbin debuted after he won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal last night at WrestleMania. And I loved it. I just loved it. It was so good to see a new NXT guy win the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And I did not expect Baron Corbin to even be in that match in the first place. And he won it all. So he made his debut against Dolph Ziggler, and they actually fought to a double countout, and Baron Corbin ended on him with the end of days outside the ring. So that's a way to make a debut, Baron Corbin. So I'm excited to see what the WWE has plans for him. Number three, Enzo and Big Cass finally made their way to the main roster. The Dudley Boys fought the Usos in a tables match, a rematch from WrestleMania. And I'm sure people are getting sick and tired of this feud already. I am too. We see it like almost every week. But it looks like it might come to an end here as Enzo and Cass are going to be feuding with the Dudley Boys. I'll explain right now. So, the Dudley Boys, they defeat the Usos after the Usos put themselves through the table as they attempt to hit the splash that they did at WrestleMania, putting the Dudleys through tables. Well, they tried it again on Raw. This time they failed. Dudleys move out of the way, and the Dudley Boys win the match by the Usos putting themselves through the table. And then after the match, the Dudleys were still in the ring when a commercial break was over, and the show came back on. Dudley Boys were still in the ring. I'm still wondering why. And then they were talking trash and stuff, and all of a sudden, you hear the music and the huge pop for Enzo Amore and Big Cass. It was so awesome. And Enzo, with his entrance, I love his entrance, just what he says. He's basically like, if you think about it, Enzo and Big Cass are kind of similar to New Age Outlaws with their the promo they do at their entrance. It was awesome. I was just saying it along with them, and then yeah. So it looks like the Enzo Amore is going to be feuding with the Dudleys for their first feud. It's going to be exciting to see. And they were Enzo was just roasting the hell out of both Devon and Bubba. It was so funny. No disrespect to the Dudley Boys, but it was freaking hilarious. Can't wait to see this feud, like I said. Number 4, AJ Styles is the #1 contender for Roman Reigns' newly won WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I was shocked to see the return of Cesaro. That's number 5, by the way. 5 surprises. So Cesaro makes his return to the WWE after Sami Zayn was taken out by Kevin Owens in before the main event of Raw, which was a fatal 4-way match. A fatal 4-way #1 contenders match between AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. It was originally supposed to be Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho. Sami Zayn got taken out by Kevin Owens, got put through a table, and Sami Zayn was unable to compete. Now we thought it was just going to be a triple threat match between Jericho, Styles, and Owens, but it didn't end up like that. As Lillian Garcia announced that the match was continue to be a fatal 4-way match. It will still be a fatal 4-way match with this man. And all of a sudden you hear Cesaro's music play, the crowd goes nuts. But then wait a minute, Cesaro comes out and he's not in his ring gear. What's going on here? Is he gonna get someone to fight for him? No. He takes off the glasses, rips the shirt off like he's Superman, and removes the pants, and boom, he's got his ring gear on. And I was like, oh, Uppercut City, it's coming. So Cesaro is the 4th man in the match, and it was unbelievable. I loved every bit of this match. If you really think about it, if people really hated that main event of WrestleMania between Roman Reigns and Triple H for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, if they hated the main event that much, then they must have loved the fatal 4-way match between these 4 guys on Raw the next night. Because this was an awesome match. I actually saw it twice. Before I went to bed, I saw the match twice. That's how good it was. And at the end, you see freaking AJ Styles win? I did not expect that. I thought Jericho was going to win. There was a point in the match where I thought Jericho was going to win because Jericho hit the code breaker on Styles. But Styles kicked out at 2. And I was like, whoa. Are they actually going to let AJ Styles face Roman Reigns for the title? Are they giving Styles a title push? You're damn right they are. AJ Styles hits the Styles Clash on Jericho for the 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I was so happy to see AJ Styles pull off the win. So now AJ Styles is fighting Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at Payback. I cannot wait to see it. You know that Roman Reigns is gonna retain unless the WWE has plans for us, as we just heard the Bullet Club, Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows were backstage on Raw. This could be a sighting that the Bullet Club may debut in the WWE soon. With AJ Styles being the #1 contender, think about it. They could cost Roman Reigns the title at Payback. AJ Styles becomes a new champion. That would be phenomenal. Anyways, so let me rewind to all the way to the beginning of the show. Mr. McMahon kicks off the show. He was talking about Shane's incredible Hell in a Cell match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and Shane doing the leap of faith elbow drop through the announce table, but misses. Well, I'll talk about that in my WrestleMania review. That's gonna come in very soon, probably sometime this week. Anyways, so Vince basically says that Shane McMahon has nothing left in him. And he kind of felt bad for him when Shane actually risked his entire body on the line just to, try to gain control of Raw. And then Vince thought it was kind of foolish as well. But then Shane McMahon's music plays, and we're wondering, how the hell was Shane McMahon walking on his own 2 feet. He was walking like very, very slow. Really looking an old man, but God, man, I have so much respect for Shane McMahon now. I respected him, you know, a long time ago, but I got more and more respect for him ever since, you know, he came back to the WWE. So entertaining to see Shane back. Oh my God, just never in a million years would I ever see Shane McMahon back in the WWE. As he's been gone for 7 years. It was so good to see Shane back. And then fight at The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Wow. I don't care what people said about the match. They could say it was slow. I don't care. I loved every bit of it. And Shane literally killed himself. Man. Such a good match. Such a good Raw. So Vince comes out. Vince talks to Shane. Basically tells him, all right, you know what? Let's see what you got. He tells Shane that Shane McMahon is in control of Monday Night Raw for the entire day. I'm like, whoa. I was like, what? Shane McMahon's in control of Raw tonight because the authority's not here? Oh my God, this is going to be an awesome night. As soon as I heard that Shane McMahon was running Raw, I was like, this is going to be the best Raw ever. And damn sure it was. Oh, jeez, man. I loved every bit of it. And Shane McMahon's match, the matches he made, phenomenal. The New Day had the rematch with League of Nations. This time it was for the tag titles. The League of Nations defeated the New Day at WrestleMania. And I loved the New Day's entrance at WrestleMania. It was so funny. One of the strangest entrances I've ever seen, but it was so hilarious just to see the New Day with the freaking Dragon Ball Z costumes. And then coming out of the Bootio cereal box, a 20-foot-inch Bootio cereal box. That was hilarious. I was dying seeing that. So New Day faces League of Nations on Raw for the tag titles, the first match of the night. And I loved how entertained the crowd was as the New Day were making their promo in the ring. You know, with the WWE World Tag Team Champions. And the crowd was saying it along with the New Day. It was so awesome to see that. I love the New Day's baby faces. I love them as heels as well, but I think they're better off as baby faces. They're more into it. They're more entertaining. And I hope they keep the titles for a long, long time as they surpass their 225th day as the WWE Tag Team Champions. If 20 more days pass by, they break the record. They break the record of surpassing Team Hell No for a 245-day title reign as the WWE Tag Team Champions. That would be awesome. And I love to see the New Day hold on to the titles for as long as possible. I don't care how long it is. It could be 500 days. It could be a whole calendar. A whole calendar of a year. I don't care how long New Day holds the titles for. Hell, they could lose to Enzo and Cass, or they could lose to the Dudleys. I don't care what happens. They're gonna have an incredible title reign. They already had an incredible title reign. They're gonna continue having it until one day everything just falls apart and New Day loses the tag titles. But I'm not gonna worry about that because New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. New Day rocks. So New Day pulls up the win. And then after the match, the League of Nations beat up King Barrett, as we heard he's leaving WWE soon, probably in June. But King Barrett got beat up by the League of Nations, and then Sheamus Bro kicked him as he was talking about the weak link in the League of Nations or any other group. You gotta kick out the weak link of the group. And, apparently it was King Barrett, because King Barrett lost the match. So after that happens, all of a sudden the lights go out. You hear, dun, 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 dun. The Wyatts come back. The Wyatts come on Raw. They beat down the League of Nations, and then the crowd is thanking the Wyatts for it. Thank you, Wyatts. Thank you, Wyatts. Thank you, Wyatts. The Wyatt family, are they baby faces now? That would be awesome. I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Wyatt family as baby faces. Just as a New Day or baby faces now, I wouldn't mind seeing the Wyatts baby faces at all. Because they beat down the League of Nations, and League of Nations deserve it. I was never a fan of their group. I did like the guys before, now I don't. Unless they somehow turn face in the future, then I'll start liking them again. But for now, they're just a bunch of hot garbage, as the New Day says it. So it was awesome to see the Wyatts beat down the League of Nations. This could be a feud. Could this be like a three-way feud between the League of Nations, the New Day, and the Wyatts? Or is this going to be the League of Nations and the Wyatts? Either way, I still can't wait to see what happens. Or what the League of Nations are going to say after they got beat down by the Wyatts. It makes sense now, because now it's now it's even. You know, there's not a tag team advantage here, as they kicked out King Barrett out of the group. So now it's just a 3-on-3 situation here. It's a 3-on-3 feud if they're planning to do this. That's like where they're heading to. That's where they're heading towards. Jeez, I can't speak. Just how excited I was for Raw, man. I loved every bit of it. And then Sasha Banks defeated Summer Rae, and I love when she came out with her Eddie Guerrero tribute gear. It was so awesome to see that at WrestleMania, and she had the same thing on Raw. I loved it. And then they had the Divas title presentation or whatever. It was alright to see that, all the Divas in the ring and stuff. And then Lita presents the Women's Championship to Charlotte, just like they did at WrestleMania. I still don't think that Charlotte should continue to be the champion. Sasha Banks deserves to be the champion. Like I said, all this you're going to hear in my WrestleMania review. Last year was 2 parts. I might think about doing 2 parts again. If not, I'll probably fit the whole thing in one video, if I can. But, anyways, I thank you guys for watching this Raw review for the Raw after Mania. It was absolutely unbelievable. I loved Monday Night Raw tonight. I just loved it. And I love that AJ Styles is the #1 contender now for Roman Reigns' WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I thank you guys once again for enjoying this video, this Raw review, Raw after Mania. I'll catch you guys later. And if I missed anything from Raw, I'll mention it probably either in the next video or in the comments below. So, take care and see you guys soon.